Hatteras, March 15th, 1862. Today we're reading Lieutenant Haas, his journey through the Civil War at Hatteras, 1862, a letter to his mother. Hatteras, 1862, March 15th. Dear Mother, I received your very welcome letter about an hour ago. In haste to reply, hoping this may find you in as good of health as this sleeps me. Since I last wrote, there have been some very important moves made by our army, and I hope soon to hear that we are no longer put in this rebellion to the sword, as I think it has the last legs of General Burnside has made another strike, but as felt yet to have not heard from him. He has taken 6 companies of our regiment with him, and we are left to guard this rat hole of a Confederate wharf. We expect the boys back in a few days. Since Roanoke has been taken, you just ought to see the blacks that are coming here. They're hundreds, and there are more coming every day. And they have prayer meetings down at Fort Hatteras. In the prayers they ask these of Lord, "O Lord, bless the Yankees," and they pray with all their might. Yet has hard work to keep a straight face. On Wednesday there was 40 came in at once, and I heard today that masses has been executed. It is almost too good news to be true, but if it is so, I hardly know what to think. If the rebels, as that was the strongest fortified place there is below the Mason-Dixon line, and perhaps they are afraid that they would be taken in rear, which they certainly would had they stayed a little while longer. I have not heard from Luther for some time, and I suppose he is in Martinsburg, Virginia. By this time, success attends the division he belongs to. There was a serious affray took place down at the fort on the last Wednesday night. It appears our fellows did not get on board the boat until the next day. After they left our camp, they brought some whiskey and got very drunk. When a few Irishmen, the worst of the party, got in among the blacks with the large bowie knives and cut 2 of them very bad. One will die. He was cut across the belly. When his bowels protruded, they went to an old shanty where the colonel's cook was sleeping, bursted the door open, and commenced to cut him. There was a very bad, one of his hands nearly off at the wrist, and the other hand was cut across the palm, and his finger off of the same. All of this was done before anyone knew what was going on, but the colonel has the parties under arrest. This week I received about a yard of good smoked sausage from Sam Dillinger. I tell you what, it was bully. I bought a dozen eggs and to eat with it, and I tell you, it made me think of the days that were past and gone. But I must close. We have delightful weather here now, and my love to all from your affectionate son, E.L.H. Aunt Sally has never answered my letters yet. Another letter from the journey of Luther Haas through the Civil War. Please share, subscribe, and look forward to the next letter.